Welcome back, everyone. Good morning to you wherever you're connected. So what do we have here right now? Based off of the data that came out last week, which is NFP and PMI, the service PMI also came out last week. The NFP data came shorter than expected. The previous was 315K, whereas the actual that came out on Friday was 175K. Meaning 140,000 people lost their job. And secondly, the PMI data also came shorter by 0.2%, okay, which is also very, very unfavorable to the United States dollar, okay. All right. However, when the data came out, we saw this very big spike, all right. And if you notice, last week I said I'll be looking to take a short trade, provided that this level right here was successfully broken. Because personally, I always wait for 1 hour candle to close. Okay. But when it this close, you can see all this massive wick to the upside and then the closing wick also. And I knew the flash PMI is also coming. So I wasn't really that perturbed or that in hurry to jump into a trade. So I waited and waited and waited, and unfortunately, I couldn't get into a trade last week. Now, where are we right now? Okay, you might be asking that question because that's the question I've been asking myself. Okay, that what is going to happen this week or even today, as the case may be. So right now we have this. Okay, after the breakout. Okay, excuse me. I think that's not cool. Okay, after the breakout last week. Okay, we still have the market hovering around the 50% Fibonacci. Okay, as you can see right there. Okay, it is still hovering around that despite all this spike to the upside and those terrible dip right there that can sometimes try to mess up your setup. All right, but then the market is still what? It's hovering around the 50% Fibonacci, and secondly, it's still ranging in this area. And right now, we've seen gold ranges so much for so long. Technically, a whole lot of things can happen when gold ranges for this long time. And one of those things is that the market, when it breaks out, when that serious breakout eventually happens, we might see a very fast moving breakout. All right. And it can be to the downside, okay, or to the upside. Okay, when the market break out, it's going to be very fast. Okay, we might see a very slow pullback. I'm talking about something like this. All right, so you can see when they broke out below this trend line, okay, there were no serious pullback at all. The market just keep dipping, okay, just keep falling. All right, and then we now saw this audacious pullback, and since we saw this pullback, the market has been ranging since then. I think this is since last week, Thursday or Wednesday, so to speak. So right now, we are still building up, okay? As a swing trader, I'm still waiting, I'm still patient for the build up to finally occur, okay? So the market is still building up, and when the market builds up like this, I don't like to get in the way, okay? Because if you are trying to short from here, I mean, you are either in a drawdown right now or your stop loss has already been triggered. Okay, if you are trying to sell from here, well, that might not be the best because we have resistance here, and then we have another resistance here. So the fact that the market could break out is not that there's no confidence there yet, okay, until this resistance right here is perfectly broken. And trying to short from here, okay, you are trying to short from support, okay, you don't just short from support because you need to wait for it to successfully break, pull back, retested and resisted, okay, before you can now take that short trade, okay. At least that's how I think, or that is how I trade personally. So moving forward, I would say it is better to actually day trade or scalp gold right now, which is what I am personally doing right now. So I'm going to take you to my daily trading strategy, which is right here. As you can see, I am currently buying gold, okay, on my day trading strategy. And I don't know how this is going to play out, but I've seen this breakout of this range. Okay, what am I talking about? I've seen the breakout of this range. I've seen a pullback, and I'm buying right now. And it's 1:2, okay? is 1:2. So I don't know how this is gonna play out. Believe me, it's gonna end in the next 30 to 45 minutes. I'm gonna see the result. Either profit or loss, it doesn't matter. Okay, but the strategy makes sense. I love it. It's 1 minute time frame. It's very fast, no drama. You know, you will get the results real quickly. Either profit or loss, you're gonna get a result very fast. And I like something like that. So there's no drama at all. On 1 minute, you get a result real quickly. Either you're getting yourself a loss or a nice and decent profit. So that is the setup I have right now on gold, especially on my day trading system. Okay, now going back to where we're coming from, which is right here. As you can see, this resistance level seems to be, because the time is currently now is 7 o'clock a.m. on dots. Okay, so we are seeing a new print of candlestick right there. Okay, this is a new print right here. Okay, as you can see right there. So we are seeing a new print of candlestick. I don't know where this is gonna lead, where this is heading to. Okay, I don't know where that is heading to, this right here, but I will actually love to see the market retesting 61.8%. Okay, if it does, I'm just gonna wait for probably a pullback, all right, and take a buy, or I'm gonna draw something like a trend line, and I'll wait for a break of that trend line, pull back, and I will take a short back inside this range. Okay, that is gonna be my play for now. All right, for what? For now. If peradventure the market did what? The market did come back to retesting 61.8. Okay, don't forget, the moment this resistance level is broken, okay, if we break to the upside and there is pullback, we might get to see a bullish momentum. Okay, we might get to see buyers coming in full on strength, okay, ready to buy. And if this resistance level is failed, okay, failed to be broken, that's what I mean. Okay, we might see this range actually just continues to do what? To range, all right? But peradventure, anything that happened right here, it's gonna be two ways. It's either we see the continuation of the sell, okay? It's either we see the continuation of this selling pressure, or we might see a decent bullish momentum coming to the market. But anything inside this range, it is better to trade it in a daily time, in a day trading time frame, something like 15 minutes, or go down to 5 minutes to look for entries, to take a quick grab of profits, or make sure you manage your risk. But anything outside of that on 1 hour is better. If you are trying to swing this trade, you better to just wait for break, retest, and then you look for what? You look for buy, or you wait for the break of this support, retest and resist, and then you look for sell. Simple as that. Okay, that is my take on gold for now. I'm gonna catch you in the next video on WTI. Have a decent week and a profitable one. Bye for now.